We will start the embroidery with this small leaf. Thread a needle with one strand of moulinet, color 471 and color 937. To thread the needle, you will fold the end of your strands. You get a quite stiff loop. The loop hardly sticks out of your fingers, and you can put the eye of the needle on top of the loop and thread easily. Then you make a knot. I come up with the needle about 1/8 inch away from the point of the leaf in the continuation of the vein. This first stitch is a straight stitch, and I go down with the needle in the applique. We'll first do this left side of the leaf. I always come up with the needle in the background fabric, and I always place the tangling thread on top of the applique and hold it with my thumb so that the edge of the leaf is cleared. Next stitch, again I come up in the background fabric, I go down into the applique, and I come up level with the applique. Here the stitches are shorter than here, but they're never shorter than 1/4 inch. Otherwise the result will look like a satin stitch. So now I'm almost done with the first side, and I'll embroider the vein now. And to do this I'll use a mix of running stitches and back stitches. 2 running stitches and a back stitch. 1, 2, 1 back stitch. The needle comes up just at the end of the previous stitch. 2 running stitches, 1 back stitch. So this goes quite fast, and when you do it this way you don't get a stiff line in the middle, which I find nice. It's softer. So you work up the line, and now we'll do the other side. Now I'll do this side of the leaf. So previously I placed the thread this way, and now I'll do the opposite to always have the edge cleared. I go down with the needle in the applique and come up in the background fabric. Go down in the applique, I come up level in the background fabric, and those stitches are almost perpendicular, and when I work down they are longer. To secure the thread at the back, I just make 2 or 3 back stitches in the cheesecloth, and then I cut off the tangling thread. So this side of the leaf is almost done. I prefer embroider this side because I'm left-handed, but as we always start at the point, you'll find one side easier than the other. Whether you're left or right-sided, it doesn't matter. So now we're done. I'll flip the block, make 2 back stitches in the cheesecloth, and cut off the tail. We're now going to embroider the bud and the calyx, starting with straight stitches on both the bud and the calyx. We will embellish this later. These stitches are here only to fix the fused fabrics. And when we're at the end of this line, we'll do the stem stitch. So this sign is the Z stem stitch. So again, needle in the applique, emerge in the background fabric, place the thread to have the edge of the calyx clear, and when I'm at the bottom, I go down with the needle here and I emerge at the top of the calyx so that I can again do a mirror imaging. So this side is the S stem stitch. I place the thread correctly, go down in the applique, come up again in the background fabric. Now we're going to do the bud. So thread one strand of moulinet color 307, use it doubled. That means you thread only one strand, you put both ends together, you make a knot, and one strand doubled is always better than two strands. For the leaves we used different colors, so we had no choice, but here I use one strand. And I start at the point of the bud and work downwards. So I come up with the needle, I work on the right side, I do the Z stem stitch, and here the technique is always the same, but the loose thread is positioned on the applique. I come up in the background fabric, go down in the applique, emerge in the background fabric. The difference is that here the threads are, the stitches, sorry, are shorter. And these little veins, I don't know how to call them, we'll work them later with regular straight stitch. To do the stems, we will use the chain stitch with DMC's Pearl 5 color 869. The needle comes up on the drawn line, level with the pink flower. Form a loop, go down in the same hole and emerge about 1/8 inch further on the line. The needle tip is over the thread. Pull the thread, hold it, go down with the needle in the loop and repeat. So go down in the loop, come up with the needle tip over the thread, pull the thread, and you have your third loop. The main stem passes behind the leaf. So you stop the change with a cast stitch and emerge on the drawn line just here, and you continue working the chain stitch up to the calyx. Again, you go down into the same hole, 1/8 inch further on the drawn line, etc. Here you stop the thread, you make a knot on the back, or two or three back stitches, you cut your thread, and you start, you will do these two little stems here. Come up with the needle in the loop, you hold the thread with your thumb, you go down in the loop again, and you continue working the chain stitch up to the stem. Here you make a cast stitch, you emerge with the needle again in the chain stitch in this loop, and you work one single chain stitch to make this. Now I'll show you the large leaf. You start with a stem stitch on the left hand side, and when you get to this section you make a longer stitch, and afterwards you embroider 3 to 4 small perpendicular stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the curved section. And when this is done, you work stem stitch again. So this is the finished leaf. Start with a stem stitch at the point here. In this section you make 3 to 4 perpendicular stitches, then stem stitch, and so forth along the edge down to the stem. Then you work up again the vein with 2 running stitches and 1 back stitch. Then you go down again, it's the mirror image, and then you work up again the veins with the mixture of 2 running stitches and 1 back stitch.